Hi, I'm attorney Matt Bramer,
And I'm attorney Matt Borkovic.
and we're here today to discuss a little bit about for sale by owners and then a little bit of the history of our firm, as well as some of the things we're doing with COVID-19. So I'm going to let Matt get started here with talking to you guys on a little bit about for sale by owners.
All right, so for sale by owner, or a FSBO, is essentially when you're trying to sell your property yourself without the help of a realtor or broker. Now, this can have some advantages and some disadvantages. So some advantages you could save, what would that be? The broker fee, right? So what does that look like? Well, if you're selling your house or your residential property, it's typically about 6% of the selling price. So if you're selling a home for $200,000, you're looking at about $12,000. If you're selling a vacant real estate or a commercial property, it can be around 10% or about $20,000 of a $200,000 purchase. So it can end up being a pretty hefty fee. However, brokers and realtors can give you a lot of advantages too. Some of those are giving you a reasonable estimate of your selling price of whatever property you're trying to sell. They can give you important information about your property that maybe you didn't know before. They can add a good deal of advertising, a lot of times at their own cost. They are experts at showings as well as soliciting and negotiating offers. And finally, they can provide some limited legal services, which is basically drafting minor contracts. Something important to keep in mind, if you decide to start as a FSBO and later determine that you want to hire a broker or realtor, make sure while you're selling by yourself, you get all the information you can about potential buyers. Reason being, if you decide to go without a broker and then with one, if a buyer that you solicited by yourself ends up being the one who buys your home under certain conditions, you can be the one who avoids all broker fees because you found your buyer. Now, to do this, you need to get as much information about this buyer as possible. So when you're doing a FSBO, get at minimum their full name, address, and contact information. But ideally, you get everything about them so you can try to avoid these $12,000 to $20,000 fees. Now, maybe you decide that you want to avoid these large realtor or broker fees, but you still want some professional help. How can we lawyers help? Well, we can help you negotiate time to avoid that brokerage fee. Typically, it's about 30 days once the broker is hired that you have for one of your solicited buyers to purchase that property from you and avoid the fee. But that amount of time can be negotiated. And that's something we can help you with. And obviously you want to give your buyer as much time as possible to be able to purchase that home. Other things we can do for you is provide you with necessary offer forms, draft and review any necessary contracts, add any special contingencies you may need, negotiate any offers, detect and help solve any problems that may arise with title commitment before and at closing. We can go to closing with you, help you out and guide you through that. And we can also prepare any necessary deeds or affidavits. So if you think you're selling your property by yourself, keep in mind all the services that we can provide as well as realtors, but the services that we provide come at an hourly basis. So as you know, the more you do, the cheaper we cost.
Thanks, Matt. And one reason to choose Remley Sensenbrenner is we are experienced, trusted, and respected. We were formed in 1962, so we've been in Neenah for about 58 years now, all in the same location. If you're not familiar with our location, we're right downtown Neenah, right across from the public library parking lot and Shattuck Park. We are currently with 10 attorneys on staff and 15 staff members. Our 10 attorneys pretty much practice in all of the areas of law, so we're considered a full-service law firm, can really help any clients with anything they need. That includes trusts, wills, probate, elder law, which would include Medicaid planning and nursing home care planning, divorce and family law like adoption, business formation and also business litigation, personal injury law, tax planning and tax collection, real estate transactions and real estate litigation, and then also bankruptcy, collections, and debt relief. A couple of updates on how our office is operating during COVID-19. Our staff was pretty much sent home in mid-March when this whole pandemic started, and our doors have been locked ever since then to help do our part in reducing the spread of COVID-19. We recently brought back our staff though, and about half of our staff is here on any given day during the week. So we do have limited staff here. The attorneys are also mostly in the office. So we are here to still serve you. Our doors remain locked and we are doing meetings by appointment only, but are still here to help our clients and any prospective clients when they need us. The best way to reach us would be at the phone number 920-725-2601. So if you have any questions about what Matt talked about with for sale by owners or about any other areas of law, feel free to reach us again at 920-725-2601. Thank you.